closers. Welcome to another episode of Connie's Corner. We are keeping it real in real estate. So what is the one question I get a lot from people that want to buy and sell homes, or just in general if we meet up, see them out somewhere? The number one question I get is, how's the real estate market? And that is such a broad question, a very open-ended question, and the dialogue can go in many different directions. What I can say is we are coming out of a strong seller's market, and we are entering into, every day we get away from that, a little bit more days on market. We used to sell the houses before the sign would barely go in the yard, or maybe within an hour of listing the house to maybe end the day, then it was the next day, and then there would be time for negotiations in between. Now we're seeing houses extend 2 weeks to 30 days. Not uncommon, not a lot of time on market, not unbeknownst to me to be used to that, but it is to sellers who are seeing things that used to move very quickly. So their expectations do need to be adjusted a bit to the market. And then the closing help. We have not seen much of any closing help during the seller's market. It was great for a seller. They really ruled the roost there. And it was because of the demand. Now we're seeing more houses on the market. Our inventory has increased, and our market is dictated on supply and demand. And now buyers have more choices on the houses that they can select. But here's the thing, there's a catch-22. Interest rates have gone from the historic lows of 2.5%, 3%. Now we're edging up to 6%, and they're predicting them to go to 7%. I think after that, if I had to have a magic ball, I think things will settle in around 4% once we get through this inflation hike and things can kind of settle into a more normal level. So it's not quite a full buyer's market. Sellers are still holding strong on their prices, and guess what? They are getting the prices that they need. A price adjustment comes if sellers have to sell, maybe the house is sat on the market, but most sellers typically do not have to continue to reduce their prices because there's demand. Our demand is very high, and buyers are out there, buyers are still looking. The hardest part is for a first-time home buyer because it does limit the houses that are on the market in their price points. The midpoints, higher-end homes, they're still moving, and we're seeing lots of sales continuing on. But the ones in the lower price point, you'll see those houses absorb very quickly because there's a lot of competition to get them. So I hope that resolves the question about the market and where we're at today and what people ask me the most. Stay tuned for another episode of Connie's Corner, and I'm keeping it real in real estate.